what's up guys? How's it going? It's your girl Misfit, and today we'll be talking about something a little bit more serious. Usually I like to stay on the funny side, talk about funny, comical things, but today it's something a bit more serious. Something that seems to be affecting a lot of people. We're going to be talking about the notorious friendzone. Now, according to Wikipedia, in popular culture, friendzone refers to a platonic relationship wherein one person, most commonly a man, wishes to enter into romantic relationship while the other does not. And usually, the other is a girl. So yeah, let's talk about that. Well, first of all, if you are the guy in this situation and you believe you've been friend-zoned, think about it for a second. Have you expressed your feelings? Have you expressed your wishes to move, to advance the relationship to something more than a friendship? Because girls, though we are very intuitive, are not mind readers. We need to know. Maybe we feel the same way, but we're afraid to express it. We're waiting for you to express it. And yes, I know it's not always the guy's responsibility, but if you do feel that way, why don't you express it? I'm so tired of guys saying she's friend-zoning me all the time. I go shopping with her and I hold her clothes and she doesn't even appreciate it. Maybe she appreciates it, but as a friend, just because you're doing those things doesn't mean she'll become attracted to you. And if she doesn't know that you're attracted to her, then I don't know what to tell you. She has to know. You can't just expect her to assume. And also, even if she doesn't feel that way, when you tell her, she respects your honesty and she knows where you're coming from. And who knows, sometimes when people start to like you, you start to like them back, because you start to see them in that way. And it's just better when everyone knows everything, when everything is out in the open. If you are the girl or the one who is friend-zoning, and you are definitely friend-zoning them, you don't want to advance the relationship, then I think that you should at least give them the closure of letting them know why. Because there are some people who are just afraid of messing up the friendships, and I don't think that's a good reason. Because I believe a lot of relationships, if you're friends first, it's a lot better. It works out better because you know the person, you've probably seen them at their worst and at their best, and you know what you're getting into when you get with them. So I don't believe protecting a friendship is a good enough reason, but hey, I don't know. In my experience, it has worked out for me. If you're the person and you believe you're being friend-zoned, don't always take it personally or don't be offended. Also, don't feel entitled. Just because you're doing all these things for the girl, you're going and you're shopping with them, you're holding their clothes, maybe you're on the phone with them when they're crying about someone who has hurt them, you're there for them, you rush to the scene when they get into an accident. Don't feel like you're entitled to become their boyfriend or to become someone they're romantically involved with just because you do all those things. And if you're doing all those things just for that reason, then you need to check your priorities, bro. You need to see where you're coming from, because that's not good. Just because you're being nice, you're not entitled to something more. Also, there's another thing you have to take into consideration. Honestly, maybe that person just isn't attracted to you. I'm sorry, and that's okay. Maybe they do just like you as a friend because they're not attracted to you. They don't see you that way. They can't picture themselves with you in that way. And you shouldn't be offended by that. You shouldn't want to be with someone who doesn't want to be with you. You're better than that. So you just need to be open and honest with them. Tell them how you're feeling. Also, just know that there's hope for you guys who think you've been friend-zoned, or girls who think you've been friend-zoned. There is hope. Even in my situation, there was a guy who used to always be that kind of person for me. We sat together in class. We did go shopping together. He gave me his opinions on all my outfits and everything. His buddies made fun of him, but in the end, it worked out for him and he came out of the friend zone. And I didn't even know I was friend-zoning him. See, sometimes girls don't even know that they're friend-zoning you because they don't know that you feel the same way. It's all about communication here. It's not about posting on Facebook. It's not about social media and expressing your feelings there. It's about expressing your feelings to the person. I can't stress that enough. You need to tell your feelings. And if you're not mature enough to tell your feelings, then you probably shouldn't be in a relationship. Oh man, I probably striked a vein there. I'm sorry, but you have to know that. And that's why today's video is a little bit more serious, because I'm so tired of hearing these guys or these girls, hashtag friendzone, hashtag forever alone, being dramatic. And that's coming from me, and I'm a very dramatic person, I'll admit it. I'm definitely going on a rant now. Oh yeah, and then if you come out of the friend zone, you can't stop doing the things that you did to get you out of it. If you were there for that girl all the time, or that guy all the time, you did all these nice things for her, you went out of your way to make them happy, that's the things that they fell for. That's the things that made them want to become romantically involved with you. So you can't just stop once you get there. Once you reach your goal, you can't just stop. That's what they saw in you that they wanted to continue or take to the next level. And if you're doing all those things just to reach the point, then once you do reach the point, you're not going to be successful. I'm just telling you from personal experience, being on both sides, friend zoned and friend zoning inadvertently, just letting you know. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's my rant for today, for this week, and I felt like it was necessary because I keep seeing all these statuses and keep hearing people complain about this friend zone, but you can get out of it, and sometimes you're not even in it. Sometimes you just feel like you are, but you're not because you're not expressing your feelings. So hope that helps somebody, or maybe even if it didn't, I hope you just enjoyed this rant, even though I just stood here. There wasn't much humor today, but I believe that it was relevant and necessary. So anyway, I hope you're having a good week. Appreciate life, be blessed, and I'll catch you guys next time.